We begin with developing news. Repair crews have been working around the clock after that massive water main break in West Hollywood. CBS LA's Amanda Storantino has been watching the work all morning, and she has an update on when it might be done.
Crews have been working overnight, and the good news here is if everything goes according to plan, this road and everything should be done come Monday.
We're able to dewater the hole, figure out exactly what the failure was. You can see on the side of the pipe. We've identified a 25-foot section of that large trunk line to be replaced. We've been able to fabricate the replacement ourselves with our own in-house crews, with our own in-house equipment back at the distribution yard. It's on its way out here. We're going to cut out that section of pipe, and then it's about 16 hours of welding to get the replacement in place.
Crews worked throughout the night removing water, asphalt, and soil to reach the damaged 36-inch trunk line. The pipe was installed in 1916. A trunk line is like a large artery in the water system, and it carries water across a wide area and feeds smaller neighborhood lines. That's what broke and caused all the damage Thursday morning. When the pipe broke early Thursday, water roared downhill, pushing cars, flooding businesses and garages, damaging roads and opening sinkholes right off of Sunset. Now, some people who live here say they want more done to prevent this from happening again.
We pay enough tax dollars to help get it going and fixed throughout the city. It's not the first time it's happened. It happened in West Hollywood, even like 12 years ago. There's ways to fix things and keep business going and get workers working. Let's fix the city of LA. It doesn't have to be that way.
And LAPD says that this pipe was actually already scheduled for a replacement for a 2031 four-year project. It's going to be about a 7-mile stretch down from UCLA, and they're going to be replacing that pipeline. And actually, part of that trunk line will be with earthquakes in mind.
The earthquake-resistant ductile iron pipe is a type of pipe that actually was designed in Japan. And the reason why it's earthquake-resistant is because at the joints, once they're connected, it allows for movement. So when you have seismic activity, the pipe can move back and forth, up and down, without the joints popping out. That's a very good technology to use in an area that is seismically active.
Now, the specific cause of this break here is still under investigation. Now that that pipe has been removed, they're going to bring it back to the yard, check to see how it broke, see if there's any corrosion and what happened here so this doesn't happen again. But again, if everything goes according to plan, everything should be done by Monday. In West Hollywood, Amanda Storantino, CBS LA.
Amanda, thank you. Now, the main break flooded several condos and apartments and damaged a lot of cars. LADWP is out in that area so people can file claims. CBS LA's Rick Montanez is live in West Hollywood now with that part of the story. Good morning, Rick.
Rachel, good morning. So yes, we're seeing LADWP claims crews out here, but also some of their workers filling in some of these holes where the sidewalk and cement just opened up in the deluge of water yesterday. As you were saying, lots of damage. So come down here into one of the parking garages that was completely flooded. We'll stay back here, Ernie, because I don't want you to step over that grate there. But if you could see down there some of the mud and stuff left over, all of those cars, they were underwater. Let's show you some video so you can see what these parking garages looked like yesterday as firefighters were trying to come in here. They had safety equipment on and they were down in these submerged garages, either trying to figure out how to start draining the water or what they could do, also having to check utility lines, things like that. So this morning I talked with LADWP. I also talked with the mayor of West Hollywood, and they are working together. They're trying to have claims filed with LADWP for any property owners or homeowners or even renters that have had damage or have needed to move out, even if temporarily. We understand one unit, they didn't feel comfortable staying in their unit because of water damage. But everything's going to go through LADWP because it was their equipment that broke. In total, 18 apartments or condos took on water during the deluge after yesterday's water main break. There's an estimate of anywhere between 90 to 200 cars that were either totaled or damaged. And the mayor says it's fortunate that there were no reports of any injuries. I just talked with a woman who says she thinks her car is a total loss.
I think my car is total loss because I saw a huge piece. It's maybe a motor or something under the hood completely came out, and I was not able to turn it on. And yeah, it looks bad. There's plenty of stones came inside.
Oh, that's awful. So you came here today to talk to LADWP about a claim?
Yes, I did, and they gave me the application. I can start right away. They were very helpful, so I'm gonna definitely do that and encourage anyone in the area to do the same.
And so we're live inside that garage now, the building where the LADWP claims crews are working. You just heard her say it. I've heard from several other people that they've had a decent experience with trying to get those claims paperwork filed. LADWP tells me they've talked with, at least at the end of day yesterday, 250 people. They don't have a number on how many claims have been filed at this point. They also say that businesses that have lost either revenue or there's damage, they can also file claims. Everything will have to go through LADWP, and of course, that could take some time. Reporting live in West Hollywood, Rick Montanez, CBS LA.
Rick, thank you. And stay with CBS LA and CBSLA.com for continuing coverage of the West Hollywood water main break, the damage, the cleanup, and the repairs.